Hi, welcome to my channel Organized with Joy. I'm Joy and I want to inspire you to get organized. In today's video, I will be in my son's office doing a deep clean and some decluttering. It obviously really needs it today. If you're new to my channel, I'm a professional organizer in the Austin, Texas area. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I would love for you to consider subscribing. I'm going to start in this room by cleaning off all of the furniture pieces, and I'm just using a method cleaner. Here it is. It's called Wood for Good.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool.
I desperately needed to go through the storage portion of this shelf. A few months ago when my son moved home from college, we just kind of stuck his stuff randomly inside of this shelf unit and didn't really give much thought to organization or order. I just needed to get it all put away, and then I have just ignored it the last few months.
I won't get up again, stronger than I ever been. I will get up again, stronger than I ever been. I can see everything clearer, trying to fly cause I'm light as a feather. But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong,
this shelf kind of store random things, and here I'm looking through this bin. It has some old devotionals that I used to use when my kids were little, and then it has their children's Bibles. And I was really struggling this day to declutter, especially kind of sentimental items, and so I decided to just put them back in the box, or just leave them in the box and put them back away. This box is also very random. I have a couple of jars housing some office supplies like paper clips and push pins, and then I have my camera box, the original box that it came in, and I also have a box with a lens attachment for my DSLR camera. But I'd like to know, if you have cameras, do you keep the box? I usually don't keep the box of electronics items, but for whatever reason I kept the box to this camera.
Then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine, but I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
And here I'm showing you that I never cut the tags off of these little office bins. I'm not really sure why. I know we've had them for at least a couple of years. So here I go ahead and cut those tags off. And here I'm putting my son's drawer organizers from his desk from college into these office storage bins. And it's not really an ideal setup, but he's only home for the summer. His desk here at home doesn't have drawers, and so this is just a temporary solution for now while he's living at home. On that shelf that I'm working on now are some puzzles that my kids used to play with when they were younger. They're the puzzles that I felt like they played with the most, and so they definitely are sentimental. And I was really struggling this day to get rid of any of these puzzles. You'll see in a minute here that I was initially going to get rid of that puzzle, the United States puzzle, but then I decided to keep it. And I just want to encourage you that sometimes it's really difficult to declutter, especially items that are sentimental. And so on those days, it's okay to just put it off and save it for another day.
Like time is going.
Now I'm going to begin to tackle this beast of a desk, and what I do is I just kind of put things in piles, and so that's what I'm doing here. I'm piling up some things that I need my son to go through, and then I'm also making a pile of all his random pieces that he has on his desk, like his calculator, his watch, his wallet, things like that. And then I'm also making a pile that I know is trash.
You and me back then, we were never growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how to love, and nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me. We could never fall, and nobody could break us, yeah, I thought we had it all. Take me back to when it was you and me, baby, it was you and me. Guess they and nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me. We can never fall, and nobody.
And here I'm just going to be using an all-purpose cleaning spray to clean his monitors, his desktop computer, and his keyboard. It is a Mrs. Meyer's cleaning spray. I get most of my cleaning products from an online subscription service, and the name of the website is called Grove Collaborative, and I can go ahead and link that in the description box below. Now I'm just going to go ahead and work on the trim and the windowsills, and I'm continuing to use that all-purpose cleaning spray, and I'm using an e-cloth microfiber cloth in addition to that.
We'd be young forever, you taught me how to love. Nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me. We could never fall, and nobody could break us, yeah, I thought we had it all. Take me back to when it was you and me, baby, it was you and me. Baby, it was. Baby, it was. Feels like time is going faster than it seems. We were just two kids who were trying to live the teenage dream. We could see no reason why we should ever try to go to sleep. Remember every weekend we stayed out late and then went home to me. I wish that I could live that dream again. 'Cause it was only you and me back then. We were never growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how to love, and nothing could be better than you and me.
Whenever I'm doing a deep clean of a room, I like to go ahead and clean the doors at this time as well. I don't really like to have like a chore of going around and cleaning all of my doors at once, so I just clean them whenever I deep clean a room. And here I'm going to go ahead and use some window cleaning spray and the e-cloth window and mirror cleaning cloth to clean the inside of the windows. Let me know in the comment section below how often you clean your windows, particularly the outside of the windows. I'm really good at cleaning the inside and having kind of a routine of cleaning the inside of the windows, but cleaning the outside is such a chore, and especially because we live in a split level home, some of our windows are really high, and we do have a ladder that goes that high, but I just get really nervous up there. So I probably only clean the outside of the windows like once a year, which isn't great in my opinion. And while I have this window cleaning spray and the cleaning cloth in my hand, I'm going to go ahead and clean off this mirror as well. And y'all, I feel like maybe I have never cleaned this mirror off. I think I bought it about a year ago, but it was so dirty. It was ridiculous. You'll see me here spray it a second time, and that's because of just how dirty this mirror was. And I'm also going to go ahead and clean this picture that I have hanging in this room.
Baby, it was. I wish that I could live that dream again.
Another thing that I do when I'm cleaning this office is to clean the globes on the sconces that are on the wall. They had gotten very dirty since the last time I had cleaned them. I'm just using some dish soap and some hot water there, but you'll see, look at how dirty these were. I could not believe it. So it was really satisfying to get those nice and shiny and clean.
It was you and me. Baby, it was.
Lastly, I'm going to complete this project by vacuuming and then using the e-cloth mop with some all-purpose cleaning spray on these wood floors.
Care about how all this ends. You don't have to tell me anything. We could just sit here just waiting to see what the day might bring. Or we could go out with a bang. Say what you will about love, but losing a good friend is never easy, I know. Just let it go. Losing a good friend might be the worst one yet, so I forget. But losing your best friend, oh God, I miss her so. Just let it go. Yeah, losing your best friend tears you apart, I know. So let it go. Just let it go. It's pretty clear to me anyway. It's more than we say or do. So don't let one.
Okay, the desk is looking way better now, but there are several things that I need my son to go through because I don't know if he still needs them. I think these binders are from last semester. These are graduation cards from a year ago. I don't know if he wanted to keep them for memorabilia's sake, and then just a bunch of random things that I don't know what to do with. But he had a whole bunch of stuff just loose on his desk, and I just rummaged around in my home decor to see what I had to store these things in. At first I was thinking maybe a storage bin, but I thought it would look prettier if I found something that was more of a home decor piece. So I found this little tray. So it's just storing all of his things like wallet, sunglasses, watch, that sort of thing. And here is all the things that I removed from that office, and I'll just go down the line. I have some Mother's Day cards that I want to put in my letters and cards keepsake box, and then I had a whole bunch of these notepads. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I didn't want to store them in there because I didn't think they would get used up. And then I have these magazines that I'm finished with. And then this I had purchased this for decor originally for my daughter's graduation party. I did kind of Oh the Places You'll Go, that Dr. Seuss book. I did that sort of theme. And I just was using it as a decor piece, but I felt like the shelves in there were really cluttered, and so that was something that I was willing to let go of. And then this is from an old tripod that broke, and so I had to throw it away, so I don't need that bag anymore. This is just a stack of trash. And then this is my son's sweatshirt. I'm gonna go ahead and wash it and then hang it up in his room. He was sometimes wearing that when he'd leave the house. That's why it was in there, but now it's hot outside. And then I'm just gonna stick his umbrella inside of his backpack. He won't need this until the fall when he goes back to college. So I'm gonna hang this up back by our garage. We have some hooks for backpacks and sweatshirts and jackets and things like that. So this is everything I pulled out of that room. And here I wanted to share with you the things that my son was able to get rid of. This was a broken battery from his cell phone. He had to replace it. This headset is also broken, and he needed to replace that. And then here is just a whole stack of papers from last semester. I just removed them from the 3-ring binders because he said that he could reuse those binders in the fall. Thank you for watching my video today. I always appreciate it when you watch until the very end, so if you made it this far in the video, I would love for you to give me a fun emoji down in the comment section. If this is the first time you're viewing one of my videos, welcome. I so appreciate you stopping by, and I would love for you to consider subscribing to my channel.